The Maine Association of Basketball Coaches and Ronald McDonald House Maine want to thank these supporters of the 2026 Maine McDonald's All-Star Weekend. Diamond sponsors: Hammond Lumber Company, Maine McDonald's owner-operators. Host sponsor: Husson University. Silver sponsors: Eastern Maine Community College, Keurig Dr. Pepper, Roofing Source, The Fitch Company. Bronze sponsors: Bangor Savings Bank, McCain Foods, Bar Harbor Bank and Trust, Coca-Cola, and Martin Brower.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Newman Gymnasium here at Husson University, and welcome to the 2026 McDonald's All-Star Games. Game 1 in the books. It went to the AB North girls. They defeated the South 76-72, and now we move on to game number 2. It is the North versus the South and AB boys action. Jim Churchill along with Ernie Clark just slightly above courtside here as we get set for this second game of the day in this McDonald's All-Star Weekend. Of course, last night a great celebration at the Bangor Shrine Hall, the McDonald's Awards Banquet. And now we look forward to this matchup here this afternoon as we get used to the numbers of these players, Ernie.
Yes, indeed. Different numbers, different uniforms, but similar skill to what we saw during the regular season. It'll be a little bit more wide open this time around than it was the last time any of these players played, which would have been a tournament setting.
Yes, indeed. We were talking about it off air. You see a little more defense in the girls' game than we will see maybe in this one. It should be a shootout here between the North and the South. All right, let's take a look at the rosters for these two teams, and we'll start with the South. And their head coaches are John Morgan from Sanford and Matt Regan from York. And here's the roster for the South: Deshaun Alston, Carter Blanche, Adam Fitzgerald, Dylan Gendron, Carter Giroux, Gabe Jackson, Tyree James, Darius Johnson, Lucas Legage, Reese McDonald, AJ Moody, and Mason Nguyen for the South.
Indeed. Of course, Lucas Legage from Portland, Class A state champion, as Portland won their last, 7 games of the season after they were 10-6. Finished 6th in Class A South and then won a prelim game and on to the States with 3 more wins, including the 76-60 win over Camden Hills last Saturday in the state championship game.
All right, and now let's take a look at the North team. And the head coaches for the North: Ben Clark from Brunswick and Aaron Toman from Gardner, a state champion as well with the Gardner Tigers. And now here's the North roster, Ernie.
Yeah, Nolan Ames, newly crowned Mr. Basketball from Camden Hills. Brady Atwater from Class B state champion Gardner. Seth Bowden of Nokomis from Newport. Harrison Fitzpatrick from Bangor. Logan Gray from Brunswick. Brody Hurd, one of 3 Herman players on the roster, along with Mason Kenny. Brady Peacock, also from Gardner. Trevor Pellerin from Lawrence. Brendan Shaw from Brunswick. Carter Wiggin from Herman. And Sawyer Worcester from Hampden Academy.
All right. Going to get the introductions of the players. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with the opening tip. It's the North versus the South. Class A and B boys matchup coming up next.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Dorsey Furniture has just purchased the entire Bedding Industries of America 2025 showroom. That's one of America's oldest and largest premium mattress manufacturers. They manufacture famous Eastman House and Eclipse mattresses, as well as over 20 other trusted brands. From that buyout, we've received 40 mattresses, mostly queen size, and right now everyone is 50% off. Limited quantity, no reorders. When they're gone, they're gone. Dorsey Furniture, family owned, Maine trusted.
Sleep well, my friends.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Back here at Husson University, great to have you with us here on Ticket TV for the 2026 Maine McDonald's All-Star Games. This is game number 2. The North is up 1-0 after the North AB girls defeated the South 76-72. And now the boys in classes A and B take the floor. Nolan Ames jumping for the North. Of course, Nolan last night named the Mr. Maine basketball for 2026. Nolan's going to fire up a 3, and that one's off the back of the rim, no good. Ball tipped around, finally picked up by Reese McDonald for the South. As intended, down low.
Both teams starting out in man-to-man defense, Jim.
Yes, that would. I would hope.
Don't expect.
Now let's see if they play defense. That's what it looks like. Miss there. Offensive rebound. Harry Fitzpatrick from Bangor taking it to the hole. He's going to get fouled.
No, it's my time of game. My type of game, Jim,
yes,
right here.
No defense.
I had a nickname that kind of reflected that, I think, at some point in my life.
Just kind of hang out in the neutral zone.
Yeah, if you remember Ernie DiGregorio, the great guard from Providence College, mine was only slightly off that. Not Ernie D, but Ernie
No D.
No D. And I couldn't really argue the point, so tells you about my defensive acumen.
Harry Fitzpatrick, 2 for 2 at the line. Our coverage of the Maine McDonald's All-Star Games presented by Hammond Lumber Company, a fourth-generation family-owned business since 1953 with 34 locations in Maine and New Hampshire, proudly supporting Maine's high school student athletes. Tyree James for 2.
Yeah, he was one of the finalists for Mr. Basketball.
Here's a shot put up from the right corner, off no good by Shaw. And the rebound taken down by Moody. James into the paint, kicks it out. Gendron from the left corner doesn't get the bounce. Fitzpatrick had it briefly. Coming away with it is Gray for the North. And quick hands there by James, but Gray recovers. Sawyer Worcester from Hamden Academy goes to Nolan Ames, and Mr. Basketball can't hit that one. Rebound to James. 2 20-minute halves. Fall away shot, no good. And the rebound to Ames. Harry Fitzpatrick launching and hitting the three from the right corner.
It's Harry 5 and South 2 right here, right now.
Gendron behind the back, has to pick up the dribble. Kick out on the opposite side of the floor. Three is no good. Missed there by Lucas Legage. And Legage will try it again. Can't pull it off. Offensive rebound up and no good by McDonald. And we'll get a foul here against the South. Or did it go out of bounds?
No, it was a foul.
Okay. Here's a drive by Nolan Ames. He'll lay it in with the left hand.
The outside shot wasn't going, and so he decided to go to the rack and did so with ease.
Tyree James tries a three, in and out, no good. Long pass down court. Sawyer Worcester comes to a stop, misses the shot, tipped by Ames, no good. Worcester will shovel it into the middle of the paint, and putting it up and in for the North is Logan Gray, the Brunswick Dragon. McDonald forcing the issue. Little fall away jump hook there, no good. Rebound to the North, and at the other end, Brendan Shaw, also a Brunswick Dragon, couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, nice defense there. I said it. Defense by number 1 from the South, Dylan Gendron from Sanford with a block shot.
Ames to the hole, scoops it up, and he'll get 2 more. And the North, an 11-2 advantage here early in this one.
Yeah, nice move there, recognizing where the defense was, so he went underneath and opted to go with the reverse layup for 2. He averaged 26.4 points per game during the season, did Ames.
Harrison Fitzpatrick putting on a show here early in this ball game.
He wants to know what the record is for an All-Star game. He's up to 8 here, and we played less than 4 minutes.
And a miss there by Moody. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be North basketball as we get some line changes here.
Every 4 minutes, it looks like.
Got 3 Herman Hawks coming into the ball game together. That makes sense. Wigan, Kinney, and Hurd.
Let's see if they run their high post weave that they did a lot during the regular season.
Brady Peacock out there. Yeah, so you got a couple of Tigers and a couple of, or 3 Hawks out there together. Here's Peacock, and he goes off the window for 2. Of course, those 2 teams met in the tournament.
Met in the tournament and met once during the regular season as well. So they know what their now teammates do.
Mason Wynn, a fall away shot, I should say, for 2. Wigan gives to Peacock. Now here's Mason Kinney trying a 3. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound to the South. And ahead of the pack and flushing it through for the South is Darius Johnson from South Portland.
Yeah, Johnson averaged a double-double, 15 points, 11 rebounds during the season. He also can get up in the air, as we just found out.
My apologies, Dave Jackson with that last count.
South Portland lost to Portland by 1 point in the tournament early round. So it's a fine line between winning and going home as Portland parlayed that 1 point win into a gold ball.
Brody Hurd kicks it back. Long 3 put up by Carter Wigan, and he knocks it down. Extra value meals are back. Stop by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, Wilson Street in Brewer to find offers you won't want to miss.
Wigan and Kinney, both first team All Big East All-Stars this year.
And we get a tie-up.
Hurd was a second teamer, third Hawk out there for Coach Mark Reed.
Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Call Levesque Business Solutions at 942-2226 or visit LevesqueSupply.com. 3 no good there by Darius Johnson. Big lead for the North in this one. South had a big lead in the first game before the North came back for the 4-point win. And taking it to the hole right there for the South is Adam Fitzgerald for Scarborough.
He may have started his high school career at Skowhegan, actually.
And there's 3 more for Carter Wigan.
4 3-pointers already for the North, 2 apiece for Wigan and Fitzpatrick.
Fitzgerald tries to answer, can't do it. Rebound to Atwater, outlet to Hurd. All alone underneath the basket is Carter Wigan, and he lays it in.
And he wants to know what the record is. He's had 8 points in about a minute and a half.
He and Harry battling it out in the scoring column. Kinney deflects it, saves it in, but into the hands of the South. Fitzgerald's going to try a 3 on line, hit off the iron and up off the strap. Part of the support for the basket.
You know something? That probably happens quite often.
I was going to say, that is...
It's pretty close, and the bars, or whatever you want to call them, the supports, kind of hang out over the backboard.
Yeah, they're kind of straps that come down from the metal support that raise and lower the backboard. Wigan can't hit that 3. Shot bounces up, and this time hits off the shot clock, which we're not using here today. We don't need it.
No, we don't. No. We're gonna try that. Try a 12-second shot clock.
That's
here
right.
and see how that
In an
goes.
All-Star game.
Yeah.
Win from the baseline off the side of the backboard. Rebound to Peacock. Hard push up the middle. Deals it left to Hurd. Brody will finish. 28-8 North. Big news, Brewer. Acadia Federal Credit Union opens on Wilson Street on March 9th, serving Maine since 1963 with branches in Bangor, Brewer, and Aroostook County. Learn more at acadiafcu.org. Gabe Jackson is going to get fouled. Gabe out of South Portland, shooting guard, 6'1", planning to attend UNE and play basketball. Free throw is good. Coverage of the Maine McDonald's All-Star Games brought to you by the Fitch Company. They feature electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to tackle complex projects. Visit fitchcompany.com. And at the other end, Ernie, I had my...
Yeah, Brody Hurd with a nice
Brody
drive
Hurd.
there, and now we're going to have a substitution timeout, again, every 4 minutes.
Maine All-Star Games also brought to you by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning, others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. 30-9, North leading it with about 12 minutes left to go here in half number 1. Tyree James, the reverse.
Oh, he's quick.
He is. Missed the shot, rebound to Seth Bowden from Nokomis. Seth also an outstanding football player. Here's a long one put up by Harry Fitzpatrick. Off the iron, no good. Carter Blanche going to try a 3, and he's going to hit it.
Carter Blanche for 3.
Blanche, one of 2 Sanford players, along with Dylan Gendron. They finished 2 in the final A South heel points.
Also the winner of the $1,000 scholarship last night for his exploits in the classroom. Logan Gray with the flush there for the North. And Deshaun Alston is going to get fouled out of Thornton Academy. Plans to attend a post-grad program and continue to play basketball out of Thornton Academy. First free throw is good by Alston. Our coverage today brought to you by Dorsey Furniture. Dorsey's Route 1A in Holden has just received the Bedding Industries of Maine 2025 mattress showroom. 40 mattresses, mostly queen size, and you'll save 50% off the regular price. Need a better night's rest? See Dorsey's today. Nolan Ames back out there, takes it down the lane and in midair. Little double pump there and got fouled.
Yeah, a little hesitation move on the dribble at the top of the key. It was enough to get him past his original defender, and the help came along. I mean, there was a little defense there at the rim. Ames going to go to the line now and shoot 2. I would think if I was playing against Nolan Ames, I would want to try to see what I could do defensively against him. Maybe not too much, but still, you know.
Like right now?
Like to get a stop, yeah. If I get a stop, I could blow that into a full-blown defensive stopper as a career.
Might be inspired. Say, hey, it's kind of fun.
Why didn't I think about playing defense like 2 years ago?
All right, 32-14, and the scoop and score there by James. Nifty move there. Here's a shot from the right corner. There's that man again. Harry Fitzpatrick can't get this one to go. Rebound to the south. James kicks it out to Moody. He puts up the 3 and all net.
Yeah, they've probably done that a time or two, both teammates at Wyndham High School, because James can get by his initial defender pretty easily in most cases, and that is going to bring the defense to him and leave people like Moody open on the perimeter.
And we got a foul underneath.
Tyree James saying, man, I just blocked a shot. I don't get to block too many of them. I'm not the biggest kid out here. But
A.J. Moody made that last 3 for the South. Plans to attend Plymouth State University and play basketball. At the line for the North is Logan Gray. He's going to attend Gettysburg College. Goes 2 for 2 from the line to make it 34-19 North. Ooh, strong take there by Reese McDonald. He lays it in.
Yeah, he had to kind of limit his jump because I thought he'd be jumping into traffic there. So it's kind of an interesting finish.
Seth Bowden for 3. Can't get it to go. Tried to follow it, but McDonald beating him to the basketball along the left baseline. Here's McDonald. He's going to pull up, try a 2. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound to James, and it will fall off the iron, no good. Long pass down court. Here's Fitzpatrick launching and can't hit it. Long rebound to McDonald. Moody pulls up and hits. 34-23. South creeping back into this one.
Yeah, it was 32-9, so it's a 14-2 run for the South here.
Nolan Ames trying to change that momentum as his shot blocked out of bounds. Bangor Savings Bank, proud to support the Maine McDonald's All-Star Games, celebrating Maine's top student athletes while supporting families across our communities. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit Bangor.com. Bowden uses the window as he was falling away from the basket.
Power move there. Bowden, as you mentioned, football player, pretty rugged-looking individual, and was able to use his body to create space.
3 no good at the south end. Missed there by Alston. Deshaun gets it back. He'll try this side, and that's going to rim out. No good. Who's got the rebound? It's going to be Gray for the North. Ames lobs it ahead. Gray, the
Oh.
catch and the score. Good looking play there. Assist to Nolan Ames.
Yeah, here it is from well beyond the arc, and Gray had to kind of chase that down to get it up in the air for the alley-oop.
Coverage of the Maine McDonald's All-Star Games brought to you by Quirk Auto Group. Make sure you're ready with a reliable truck or SUV from Quirk Motor City in Bangor. Shop their wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. It's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk Motor City, 377 Hogan Road, Bangor. Online at quirkauto.com. Scoop there, no good. Brody Hurd. Brendan Shaw will hand it off to Carter Wiggin. Puts it to the floor. Good defense there. Mason Kenny wide on the 3 attempt. Goes out of bounds. It'll go to the south. Northeast Driving School has been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. Johnson in the lane. No good. Offensive rebound to the south, and it's up and in by Nguyen. Oh. Was that Legage?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
4. Weak side rebound on the offensive boards. After some good penetration by Darius Johnson of South Portland.
Of course, we are not as familiar with the South players. Imagine if we were up in a football press box with these yellow or gold uniforms and the white lettering.
Forget it. That was Carter Giroux from Sanford with the transition basket.
Now it's an 11-point game. Brody Hurd gets it back to 13. It's that mid-range shot from Brody.
Yeah, Brody's going to be playing here next year. So he's trying to get used to the rims. So far, he's got 3 field goals.
Back door and falling away and missing the shot there is Legage. Hurd trying a 3, and that's too strong. Nice job there on the defensive glass.
Good defense down
Carter
at the
Giroux.
south end by Carter Wiggin on Lucas Legage. Knock it out of bounds. Legage going up for the shot.
And Giroux, the good take there. He's got 2 and is back to an 11-point contest. 5:40 left to go here in the first half. Sawyer Worcester, Hamden Academy Bronco, misses the 3. Ball tipped around, and it's going to be reeled in finally by Brody Hurd. Went behind the back, lost it, but the South couldn't collect it. I guess they didn't touch it.
It's just too much congestion there for the dribble, and South gets the ball back and
Can make this a single-digit game.
Gage, hard drive to the basket, gets fouled. He's going to get a couple of the shots to try to knock this down to single digits.
Coverage today brought to you by Auto Radiator Services. For over 50 years, Bangor car owners have trusted Auto Radiator Service for reliable repairs and upgrades. From oil changes to custom installs, they do it all. Visit them at 568 Hammond Street, Bangor, or go to autoradiatorservices.com. 2 for 2 for Lucas. Brendan Shaw takes it to the right baseline, now falls away, left it short. Johnson comes up with the basketball. Here's a fall away by Gabe Jackson. He's got 2.
I think he banked that in. Tough angle there for the South Portland guard.
Might have grazed the side of the backboard there.
Yeah.
Appeared to do so. Shaw again working that baseline underneath the basket. Kinney, left corner, 3 off the iron, no good. Mason will come up with a loose basketball. Wiggin, fake the 3. Now he'll put up a runner, and he's got 2. Slick move there by Carter Wiggin.
Yeah, one of his teammates thought it was an alley-oop pass, but it was a nice floater.
Gage can't answer with a 3. Jackson with some pressure in backcourt. Haven't seen a lot of that here today so far. Carter Wiggin, he'll fall away, missed that shot. Rebound to Johnson. Outlet to Jackson, all alone underneath the basket is Lucas LeGage. And it's now a 7-point ball game. So we get some new faces into the game. Coverage of the Maine McDonald's All-Star Games brought to you by Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing for over 55 years. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, look good and feel good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half, and we got a foul. And we have one of our very few disagreements.
Well, you see that every now and then, but it only lasts a second.
Right.
You know, you just can't.
Wait a minute.
It's not a good look to be complaining about a foul call at an All-Star game.
Sean Alston, very brief.
Yeah, he didn't really say much. He just put his hands up.
Brady Peacock hits the first of 2. Picture your favorite DQ treat: a blizzard, cone, shake, dilly bar, or peanut buster parfait. Now picture it in your hand, Ernie, or in your car cup holder. Stop imagining and make it real today at DQ, 668 Broadway, just around the corner here in Bangor. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. 44-35, just under 4 minutes left. Loose basketball picked up by Nolan Ames. Nolan. Ooh.
Oh, he got it through.
Wow, that was a subtle little behind-the-back pass to Atwater, who put it home.
Good job by Atwater to maintain concentration.
Yes.
To see that ball kind of very slowly make it through the defense into his hands.
Fitzgerald knocks down a deep 3 from the right side.
Fitzgerald for 3.
46-38. Coverage of the McDonald's All-Star Games brought to you by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Nolan Ames online, no good. Gets his own rebound. No look. Down low to Atwater. He goes in the corner. Peacock in trouble, and his pass is going to be picked off. Win ahead to James, and 2 for the South.
Nice long pass there by Nguyen from Adomic Valley.
It's just a 6-point game here, Ernie.
That's good. We want a good competitive battle.
Trevor Pellerin scoops and scores. The Bulldog for 2.
Snuck it between the defenders there. The scoop.
Long 3 by Nguyen is no good. Out of bounds to the north. When the final buzzer sounds, spring and golf season will be right around the corner. I promise you, Arnie. At Hidden Meadows Golf Course in Old Town, golf is for everyone. They feature a 9-hole course, a 300-yard driving range, and a fully stocked pro shop. Atwater takes it to the hole for 2.
He looked and realized he suddenly had a wide open lane to the basket. So said, why not me?
I will take the 2.
Atwater was the MVP of the B North tournament this year.
Tyree James a miss. Rebound to Peacock. Seth Bowden scoops it back to Brady. Working against Deshaun Alston. And Mr. Basketball will hit a 2. Be sure to follow the Ticket social media channels, 92.9 The Ticket on Facebook, 929 The Ticket on Instagram, sports.net.maine on TikTok, and our YouTube page, Sportsnet Maine. 3-ball no good, but the offensive rebound will go for Nguyen.
What do you think? Going to take 100 points to win this one, maybe.
I think so. Again, these officials donate their services for the All-Star Games. All of the net proceeds going to Ronald McDonald House, Maine.
See what the South is doing. They're having somebody go as soon as the shot goes up.
Nolan Ames gets free. They'll reverse it up for 2. 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Tyree James can't answer. Atwater sends it down court. Ames to Peacock. Alley-oop. off glass for 2.
Yeah, and Ames didn't really control that ball, but with more than one hand as he caught the long bounce pass.
And the win answers with 2. Nolan Ames, multi-talented to be sure. I think the most impressive part of his game for me, Ernie, is his passing.
Dribbling's not bad either, as you see there. He's up to 10 points now.
Tyree James pulls up and hits a 3, just beating the buzzer to make it a 10-point differential at halftime. North 58, South 48. We'll be right back. This is coverage of the Maine McDonald's All-Star Basketball Games here on Ticket TV.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union, we keep you mobile.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Probably injure something if he tried to do that.
Welcome back to Husson University, Newman Gymnasium. It's All-Star Weekend here on Ticket TV. The Maine McDonald's All-Star Basketball Games being held right here at Newman Gymnasium. 58-48 is our halftime score. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here, Ernie.
Yeah, this is the North getting the ball down low to Harry Fitzpatrick from Bangor with an early three. Two transitions there. That's a slam dunk for Darius Johnson from South Portland. Deep three there for the North. Carter Wiggin. Here's three for for Carter Blanche from Sanford.
Moody for three.
A lot of threes. We got here 2, 3, 4 threes for the South and 4 for the North.
We heard. Knocking one down inside the arc. Look at that.
Nice subtle little behind the back pass to Atwater from Nolan Ames.
Just the right temperature, though.
Yeah,
So you can
there's
handle
another
it.
one, soft. He's
Yeah.
one-handed the bounce pass up in the air for the layup. There's Tyree James.
Beating the buzzer, ending the first half. Again, 58-48 is our halftime score. Coverage of the Maine McDonald's All-Star Games brought to you by Madden Generator Services. Storms are blitzing in. Don't let your power get sacked. Call Dakota at Madden Generator Services for expert installations and rock-solid maintenance. Keep the lights on and the heat rolling. Call 951-4668. Power you can count on. Coverage here today also brought to you by the Henry's Bridal Boutique and Formal Wear. Prom season is here, and your perfect look starts at the Henry's. From stunning prom dresses to sharp tuxedos, the Henry's has everything you need to make your night unforgettable. Visit them at 31 Washington Street in Bangor. See more at thehenrysbridal.com. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, our Ticket TV team. Thanks for joining us. 929theticket.com or on our YouTube page. Sawyer Worcester looking for two. Doesn't get the bounce there. Gendron has his shot blocked by Shaw. Nice defense there by Brendan Shaw. Loose basketball. Moody will come up with it. Heads right, looks down low for Johnson. Nice. He's got two.
Well, these guys haven't played with each other very much other than maybe a practice yesterday, but you kind of see those relationships growing during the course of the game as these five-player units swap in and out.
Brendan Shaw misses the three. Brendan's going to attend Connecticut College and study mathematics. Here's a takeaway by Sawyer Worcester. Brody Hurd in the paint. Finds Logan Gray along the baseline. He'll reverse it in for two.
Good vision there by Hurd, who was kind of waiting for somebody to cut for him, and Gray obliged.
Gendron in traffic off the back rim. Worcester the rebound. Here's Hurd, and he's going to float one up. Left it short. McDonald, he's a high-energy player. Good defense there by Fitzpatrick, forcing the miss, and Harry will come away with the rebound.
Saw a little bit of everything on that post-up.
Worcester's three won't go. Rebound to McDonald. Moody zips it across the lane, and Lucas Legage couldn't finish. He can't believe it. Coverage today brought to you by Quality Automotive in Brewer, where reliable service meets expert care. From routine maintenance to major repairs, their team keeps your vehicle running right. Experience the Quality Automotive difference at 13 Abbott Street in Brewer. Visit qualityautomotive.com. And this time Legage won't miss the bunny.
Lucas Legage.
He's passed by Dylan Gendron to set that up.
Hurd has it taken away. McDonald will lead the break, goes left. Darius Johnson, his second slam dunk of the day. Before after the game, satisfy your sweet tooth at Sweet Cheeks 24-hour bakery, open around the clock in Ellsworth, Verona Island, Holden, and Newport. Be sure to check out Sweet Cheeks Diner in Bucksport as well. Visit sweetcheeksbakes.com. Hurd with the lay-in for the North. Their lead is 8. Gage, the Bulldog, gets fouled. Lucas Legage is going to attend Wentworth Institute of Technology, majoring in computer engineering and playing basketball.
Head of the Boston.
Not a bad place to be.
He was the second leading scorer in the SMAA, the Southwestern Maine Athletic Association, basically the Class A South ranks this past year.
2 for 2 at the line. Today's game is brought to you by Angelo's. When you're craving mouth-watering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, go to Angelo's Pizzeria. Stop by 499 Hammond Street in Bangor or 102 Main Road South in Hamden. Order online at angelosbangor.com. Was that Sawyer Worcester?
It was his first basket from deep.
Gage will try to answer. Can't. Rebound to Fitzpatrick. Outlet to Shaw. Brendan gives to Logan Gray, who gives back to his teammate, and he lays it in.
Little Brunswick High School action there. Shaw to Gray, back to Shaw for the basket.
Johnson will try a three. He's got it. And subs coming into the ball game. Our games today brought to you by Crystal Clear Family Pet Center in Ellsworth. They have quality products, healthy animals, and a clean environment. Open 9 to 7 Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 Sundays at 33 High Street in Ellsworth. Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, the clear choice for your pet care needs. Carter Wiggin, guarded by Gabe Jackson. Now it's Mason Kinney. Get it to Brady Peacock.
This was about the point in the first half where the North really stretched out a lead, led by as many as 23, with these groups battling each other.
Empty trip there for the North. Deshaun Alston drops it to Blanche, middle of the paint. Blanche dribble to his left, uses the glass nicely. And it's a 6-point game. Ooh, Carter Wiggin trying to thread the needle there.
Yeah, it looked like Cutter kind of slowed up. He realized that the defense had reacted pretty quickly to him, Peacock. He slowed up, and as a result, when the pass came, it was too far ahead.
Brady not happy with that call. Here's a corner three.
I think that's Fitzgerald.
Yep.
Second three.
And now we have a 3-point game. What was the biggest lead? 32-9?
It's the best of my recollection. Not keeping quite as rigorous stats as I normally try to.
Here's Atwater off the back of the rim. Rebound Alston with the three. The South can tie this one up. Girls game went down to the wire, and there it is. Right on cue, Deshaun Alston drilling the three, and we are knotted at 67. Peacock taking it hard to the hole. Count it, and one. I think that's the first one of those we've had today. Coverage of the McDonald's All-Star Games brought to you by Premium Choice Broadband. From homes to businesses, even in rural Maine. Get fiber-fast internet up to 1 gig starting at just $54 a month. Visit PremiumChoiceBroadband.com today. And the
Mason Kinney
play.
with a follow-up there.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
After the miss. James around and off. Rebound to Bowden. Seth. Bounce pass ahead to Atwater. And Atwater's pass deflected, but Wiggin comes up with it. We got some defense being played in this game.
Boy, James got backed in a hurry to defend that after taking the shot from the left corner at the other end, but he was able to tip that, what would have been an alley-oop pass, away.
Maine McDonald's All-Star Games here on Ticket TV, brought to you by Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market on Harlow Street in Bangor, next to Goslin's Bakery, featuring fresh boba tea, snacks, ramen, and now Jamaican patties. Open 7 days a week. You can also visit their brewer location, Wilson Street, next to Hannaford. Fitzgerald. Blanche had it briefly. Fitzgerald misses the three. Rebound ripped out of there by Peacock. Good crowd on hand here today. Peacock, nothing there. Out to Mason Kinney, who drains the three.
Mason Kinney for three.
Kinney with 5. Everybody on the North has scored at least one basket.
Oh, that's good. Carter Blanche looks to answer. No go there. Kinney ahead of the pack will scoop it up with those long arms. He's got two. Suddenly the lead is 9 for the North.
Just one player on the South hasn't scored, and I'm not going to tell you who it is.
9-0 run here for the North. Fitzgerald misses. Peacock, another rebound. Atwater goes to Bowden. Seth. And he's going to fall away and end up on the floor after missing the shot. Gabe Jackson, nice deal there to Fitzgerald, and it will not go down. We'll get a foul here against the North.
That was one where there was going to be no call until the
NBA.
Until the ball didn't go in, and that's okay.
Today's game is brought to you by Goslin's Bakery, 334 Harlow Street in Bangor, open 7 days a week. Grab a breakfast sandwich or one of their legendary donuts or pastries made since 1945. You can also check out Goslin's Bakery and Deli and Brewer next to Hannaford. Free throw good, ending the 9-0 run by the North. And Fitzgerald 2 for 2 at the stripe. Coverage today also brought to you by Doors Equipment Company, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all of your equipment needs. Visit doorsequipment.com. Mason Kenny feeling it, and why not? Hammond Lumber Company is a fourth-generation family-owned business since 1953 with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, proudly supporting Maine's high school student-athletes. Kenny drops it back for Atwater, trying to get it to his Tiger teammate Peacock, but the South will take it away, and here's Tyree James with the lay-in. Extra value meals are back. Stop by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer to find offers you won't want to miss.
5-on-5 change. Good 4 minutes for Mason Kinney with a couple of threes and a couple of twos for 10 points in that 4-minute stint.
Just like that, a double-digit score. 79-71. Long ways to go in this one. Nolan Ames back out there. Misses the three. Goes out of bounds. It'll go to the South. Stuck on the side of the road, Union Street Towing has you covered 24/7 statewide from breakdowns to lockouts. They'll get you moving fast. Call 942-4200. That's Union Street Towing, driven to be there when you need them the most. The win to McDonald. In the corner, shot is up, and it is good. That is Gendron. Dylan Gendron with a hit there.
And now everyone has scored.
There you go.
He was the 20th.
Dylan is going to attend USM, play basketball, and study accounting.
Ooh, nice scoop.
Nolan Ames for two.
Nolan Ames.
Gendron tried the three, blocked by Shaw. Shaw gets it back at the other end. Little jump stop, missed a shot. And the South will come away with the rebound. Good defense there by Nguyen. Gage was back there as well. And Nguyen at the other end will lay it in.
I just want to mention that last fast break pass from the North actually was punched by Nolan Ames ahead to Shaw.
Pulling out all of his arsenal here today. Harry Fitzpatrick in and out. Mason Nguyen, by the way, is going to attend UMaine Farmington and play basketball. Undecided on his major.
That is number 5.
Giroux.
Indeed, from Sanford.
Ames weaving his way through traffic. Easy two there for Nolan.
And he's up to 14 points.
Nolan is going to attend Colby College, study economics, and continue his basketball career. Win a miss. Ames tried a long bounce pass, couldn't quite sneak it through a couple of defenders there. McDonald in the corner, three is up. It is no good. Ames the rebound. Outlet to Shaw. Shaw ahead to Gray. Gray straight to the hole for two.
Lucas Gray.
9:15 left to go. Lucas LeGage lost it. Picked up by Shaw. Trevor Pellerin down court. Gray in the corner. Ames, three. No good. Rebound to Nguyen. Reese McDonald's going to attend Bowdoin College, major in mathematics, minor in education. He wants to be a high school math teacher. Nolan Ames.
From,
2 more.
Yeah, the Fitzpatrick, Harry Fitzpatrick with the lob to Ames in that particular instance.
Shot no good there by Dylan Gendron. At the other end. Did it go?
Gray with the basket. Indeed,
Yes.
it did. It just kind of didn't go in on the initial
Wasn't clean.
downturn, but it bounced off the rim, went in.
89-78. 3 is no good from the left side. Goes out of bounds. Some of the other players from the South, Carter Blanche mentioned he received one of the scholarships last night at the award ceremony. He's going to obtain a bachelor's degree in economics or finance. Adam Fitzgerald is going to attend a 4-year university to study business management and play basketball. Carter Giroux for the South is going to attend Southern Maine Community College and play basketball. North up by 11. They come away with the basketball. Carter Wiggin out top. Can't get around James. Goes to Mason Kinney. Mason this time a little too strong. Long rebound to Sawyer Worcester. Wiggin pulls up and hits.
The floater. Oh, Peyton Pritchard action there. But it served Wiggin well throughout the last couple of years at Herman High School.
Ball movement around the perimeter. Shot is up and off, no good by Fitzgerald. Gabe Jackson will try one. May have been partially blocked by Kinney. Jackson this time has some space, misses it. And the rebound to Brady Peacock. He has been a force on the defensive glass in this one.
He just did a lot of work between the rebounding and
still got it.
Driving up against considerable defensive pressure.
Sawyer Worcester launches and hits. Sawyer Worcester, he is interested, Ernie, in sports broadcasting and sports media.
I think he wants to play golf somewhere, if I remember correctly.
Missed there. Saved into Fitzgerald. Takes it to the hole. No good. Tipped by Johnson. No good. And pass to Kinney. Can't handle it on the alley-oop. Carter Wiggin out there on the floor. Plans to attend college to prepare for owning his own business.
All right.
I like that.
Always like that. Entrepreneurial spirit.
Brady Peacock is going to attend a community college to study business administration and play basketball.
Just scored there on the offensive rebound.
Go.
Good timing there, James.
Pure skill.
You're a veteran.
Anticipation. Jackson spins and scores. Gabe Jackson. Beautiful move right there. As we take another look at it. He's got the free throw to complete the three-point play to make it 96-82, just under 6 minutes left. Brady Atwater is going to enlist in the military. Brady, champion with the Gardner Tigers. Oh, backdoor play. What a beautiful pass there by Carter Wiggin. The cut by Peacock and the left-handed lay-in. Corner shot by James. Now, according to Lon Bagley, the official went down.
He's back up quickly, though.
Okay.
James. You got to give me the whole court, James says. I need it all to shoot the three. Lon's up and at him again.
Wiggin behind the back. He's got space, and he's got two. Seth Bowden is going to attend college, study business. Fitzgerald misses the three. James the offensive rebound. Darius Johnson gets it over the rim for two. Harry Fitzpatrick of the North going to attend the University of South Florida studying accounting and finance.
Wigan to the basket again. Wigan with 16 now for the North.
And a hit there from the left side. Gabe Jackson. Mentioned Brody Hurd coming here to Husson. He's going to pursue a doctorate in physical therapy. Mason Kinney from Herman also on the floor. He's committed to Southern Maine to play baseball. Trevor Pellerin from Lawrence going to attend Valencia College to study business and marketing.
So that has to be in Florida, don't you think?
Valencia, I'm not 100% sure. Brady Peacock with the free throw. It says Tyree James undecided. Now this information was collected
A little while
at
ago.
least a couple weeks ago, so it may have changed. Missed by Peacock, but right back in the middle of things. Steals the outlet pass, misses the shot. Darius Johnson with the rebound, heads up court. James lobbing it. Oh, my goodness. There's an all-star play right there. Tyree James to Darius Johnson, who was high over the rim. That's number 3 when it comes to slam dunks for Darius.
Him, yeah.
Mason Kenny can't answer with a 3.
No.
103-88. So
Here comes another one.
past the century mark. Oh! He's out of gas.
Yeah.
Tyree James, the putback, counted and won. Yeah, Darius is huffing and puffing.
Looks like
He's looking for a line change.
Jason Tatum out there in a
his
second.
first one.
Yeah.
Last night.
That's pretty impressive.
Came up a little short, but
Yeah.
he turned it on after that.
Yeah, wound up with 15 and 12, I think.
Darius Johnson is going to attend West Point and play football.
I believe it.
Wow.
He looks like a tight end, defensive end type. He's also a very good basketball player.
James completes the three-point play. Coverage of the McDonald's All-Star Games brought to you by Sweet Frog, located by Walmart in Bangor. Before or after the game, grab delicious froyo, ice cream, and all of your favorite toppings. Make it a championship-level treat any day of the week. Sweet Frog, where hoops action and sweet creations always score.
Hey, we just saw a zone trap by the South defensively, and they got a turnover out of it.
There we go. Guess we'll see more.
Playing to the end.
Reese McDonald hits the 3. Here comes the pressure. Down by 9, 3.5. North breaks it. Atwater to the baseline. Have not had a timeout as of yet today.
Nice.
Strategy timeout. Nolan Ames.
Just anytime he wants, he does the right thing, and it creates opportunity for him or his team.
Followed away by McDonald.
Oh.
Got 2 more. Today's game is brought to you by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant. Hungry after the game? Visit the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant at the Family Fun Bowling Center, 15 Hilda Street, Bangor, at backalleyrestaurant.com. Long pass down court. Peacock for 2.
That was Ames with the pass. It was Atwater with the basket, but long pass from Ames to set that up. Fitzgerald with the 3 again.
Fitzpatrick. Oh, that was Fitzgerald. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's Fitzpatrick.
Oh, there we go. Just a couple seconds too early.
Just ahead of the game there.
Over anticipation. Oh, McDonald misses the 3, and it hit the strap. Today's game is also brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer for homestyle cooking, homemade desserts, and experience-friendly staff. It is the Coach House takeout available at 457 Wilson Street and Brewer, online at thecoachhouserestaurant.com.
All right, what's going to happen here, Jim?
Seth Bowden's go late in. No, Seth, come on, man.
Tried to help him.
Nolan Ames
will
get 2.
Little crossover and then a fade when he gets to the rim. I have him down for 20 points.
And a steal by Nolan. Today's game is brought to you by the Farmer's Table for homestyle cooking, just like Mom makes. Visit the Farmer's Table, 15 Stetson Road in Corinna.
You'll see that pass again.
Bowden, shot rims out, offensive rebound. Pellerin gives to Atwater from 10, misses it. Gets it back, gives to Bowden. Seth has his shot blocked. No, a foul. Things getting a little loosey-goosey.
Watch this pass.
Oh,
He looks like he's passing it
Yes.
to Bowden, and he throws it underneath with a little bit of a hook there. Just so creative.
Seth Bowden at the free throw line. Can't hit the first. Make your next ride a winner at Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales in Hancock. Check out their huge lineup of quality pre-owned vehicles, each one backed by an exclusive complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. That's Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales. Sean Alston. That must happen
That happens a lot.
3 or 4 times in this game.
Yeah.
Prom night, project graduation, Flashby Maine Photo Booth Rentals is booking photo booths now that you'll go crazy for. Dates are filling up fast. Lock yours in today with Maine's premier photo booth experience. Visit flashbymaine.com. Harry Fitzpatrick off the back rim, no good. Ames had it briefly, knocked away. Blanche ahead and a lay-in. That is Giroux for 2. Today's games also brought to you by Hannaford Bucksport, 370 Main Street in Bucksport. Stop in for fresh produce, groceries, takeout, and friendly service that supports your local community. Hannaford Bucksport, your hometown store for everything you need. Fitzpatrick a miss, gets his own rebound, deals it down low for Nolan Ames, who misses the bunny. I think he was thinking dunk possibly.
Yeah,
and
just ever so briefly, yeah.
Fitzpatrick for 3. No. Ames flies in, tips it to himself.
That's going to be underneath, yeah.
Oh!
Pellerin looked to pass it, but I think it was Atwater who had left the left corner.
Here's Deshaun Alston. His 3 no good. McDonald, the offensive rebound. Win. Can't hit the shot. McDonald will try one. He's got it. He's been hot. 112 to 104. Baseball pass here. Maybe a slam dunk from Nolan Ames. Alston, left wing. McDonald feeling it. Yes. And that will do it. All-Star games here today brought to you by Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Whether playing or just watching, basketball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com. Also brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered since 1927. The best in tires and service. Visit 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or bangortire.com. Final score, the North 114, the South 107. So in the first 2 games of this Maine McDonald's All-Star Weekend, the North has won both. And we will take a timeout. Back to wrap this one up, and then it's on to the intermission, where we'll have a slam dunk contest and a 3-point shooting contest as well. Keep it right here on Ticket TV. All right, we are back here at Newman Gymnasium, Husson University, as the MVPs from each region have been announced. Reese McDonald is the MVP for the South. Nolan Ames, the MVP for the North. McDonald's All-Star Games here on Ticket TV, brought to you by The Growing Place and Polish, helping families grow for less and polishing your home and style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them first, check them often. Sustainability is always trending. Visit them at 1221 Broadway and 548 Hammond Street in Bangor, online at growingplacemaine.com and polishyourlook.com. Also brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, family owned for over 30 years, open Monday through Saturday with monthly $100 giveaways. Old Town Redemption Center, 13 Chester Street, Old Town. Call 827-7887. And our coverage here today brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, a fourth-generation family-owned business since 1953 with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, proudly supporting Maine's high school student athletes. And we're also presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Call Levesque Business Solutions at 942-2226 or visit LevesqueSupply.com. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the broadcast booth as we prepare for the three-point shooting contest. So we will take a timeout here and wrap up this second game of the day. Again, your final score, the North winning it 114-107. And when we come back, we will have the intermission. There will be some Maine Association of Basketball Coaches Awards and acknowledgments, along with the three-point shooting contest and the slam dunk contest. Keep it right here on Ticket TV.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Oh, there he is. All right, we're back here at Husson University Newman Gymnasium, and some of the MABC awards and acknowledgments being handed out. Matt Matson with 100 wins from Ellsworth High School. All right, let's take a look at our highlights here, Ernie.
Someone's on the first half. There's Harry Fitzpatrick, who led a great Bangor turnaround this year. Bangor 10-8 after going 4-50 the last 4 years. So Rams back on the right track, and Fitzpatrick a big reason why. See some threes here now. There's a three by the South. Matt Regan, who just got done coaching the co-coaching the South team in this past game, gets an award. Didn't pick up an extra win though. That probably wouldn't count anyways toward these kind of awards.
I think so.
No.
If so, we got a half.
Nice little behind the back pass there from Ames to Atwater of Gardner. There's Ames to the lob for the layup. Tyree James with a three-pointer to end the first half. South made one nice comeback. That comeback in the first half, but unable to match that in the second half after the North pulled into a lead about halfway through the final 20-minute period.
There's Johnson. Had a dunk and a three there.
Yeah. That's Mason Kinney. He got hot in the so-called third quarter, the early part of the second half. Nice reverse layup there. Lob action there.
Pellerin, the assist.
Here's Wiggin with a nice behind the back to get all the way to the rim for two. Wiggin 16 unofficially. Slam dunk there by Darius Johnson. And now we're going to get one from Nolan Ames to cap off the scoring. 114-107 in favor of the North.
All right, big news, Brewer. Acadia Federal Credit Union opens up on Wilson Street March 9th. That would be Monday, serving Maine since 1963 with branches in Bangor, Brewer, and Aroostook County. Learn more at acadiafcu.org. We're also presented by the Fitch Company. They feature electrical, control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to tackle complex projects. Visit fitchcompany.com. And we're also presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning, others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu.
Anthony Amaro being recognized for 400 career wins up at Forest Hills and Jackman. They're very successful.
That's a lot of years.
Yes, indeed,
a lot of success.
Yeah, you figure you got to get to a lot of tournaments and a lot of state finals, and he has. They've won their share of Class D state championships.
Now he's lost his hair, but he hasn't. He looks still.
Which may be a result of some of the very few losses he's probably had over the years.
I'll sleep over those.
Yeah.
Our coverage also brought to you by Dorsey Furniture. Dorsey's Route 1A in Holden has just received the Bedding Industries of America 2025 mattress showroom. 40 mattresses, mostly queen size, and you'll save 50% off the regular price. Need a better night's rest? Go see Dorsey's today. And we're also presented by Bangor Savings Bank. They are proud to support the Maine McDonald's All-Star Games, celebrating Maine's top student athletes while supporting families across our communities. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit Bangor.com. All right, we will take a break here. We'll come back with the three-point shooting contest and then the slam dunk contest. This is